Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be talking about the Xeris Pharmaceuticals XERS Quarter 1 2023 summary. Today is the 15th of May 2023, and we're going to be looking at the bullish and the bearish parts of the Quarter 1 results. So I generally follow small cap pharma. I do games, indie games, stuff like that. So if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot, and thank you. This disclaimer is I do own shares in this company. I'm an amateur investor. Any advice given should be followed up by your own due diligence. Any information given is valid for today, the 15th of May, 2023, and the slideshow will not be updated, but as we get new news, new slideshow. Cool. The investment thesis for this is definitely a high risk, high reward type of company. The company will continue to try to achieve a break-even status by the end of 2023, though that looks like it's going to be pushed back. However, with generic Keveyis, this is now in question, depending on how Torrent handles its generic Keveyis drug. The company pipeline is mostly in earlier stages. However, Xeris could add revenue in the short and long term, and cash is slated to go through the second half of 2024. There is also a couple of approved products, which we're going to be talking about in this video. And those products are, so there's generally 3 approved products and then 1 approved product, which is Gvoke in EU. So we're going to go over that first. So Gvoke is about 15 million in Q1 2023. Not really any increase or decrease from the last quarter. Keveyis, 14 million in Q3 2023. This is a $2 million decrease from Q4. And Recolliv, which is 4.5, which is about $1 million increase from Q3. And then Ugolo, which is the EU version of Gvoke, which is only available in UK, Germany, and Australia. Currently, it is at a little under $1 million, which is an increase of 0.3 from Q4 2023. So total revenue really remained unchanged between the quarters, but this could point to insurance changes as a lot of people have to restart new insurances. There is a lag, and you can see that in all the quarterly reports of sales. So we are again going to see if the second quarter sales continue this trend of just staying neutral or if they go up. So looking forward at these at the drug. So of course Gvoke is going to continue to grow. However, right now they've captured 30% of the retail glycogen market. So I'm unsure how much more they're going to get. The market does continue to grow, so they will get sales from just it growing in general, even if they stay at 30%. I still believe at some point we can get to about 20 million per quarter, which I think would be pretty positive. Recolliv, like I said, we've seen some into uptake as sales continue to increase. Doctors have started to use it as a first-line therapy. However, I would like to see more sales before I'm really positive about this. This is supposed to be the drug that really just uptook and brought this company across that break-even point. So far, sales have been disappointing in that respect. And then Keveyis, and that's really how does the generic do. So they stated in the call that we have not seen any impact in 2023 sales. However, there's a second possible competitor who might enter the market. But the big thing is there's a mid-year patent application and appeal process going on. So it might take care of this problem. We're just going to have to see. That is going to be a big question mark. However, they also do have systems in place that generics don't quite affect this drug so much. So we shouldn't see a complete collapse in sales, even if the generics start to gain a little bit of steam. And then Ugolo, which, like I said, is the EU version of Gvoke. So we should have increased sales just as they get more marketing. And of course, as they open up more countries for that. So the clinical looking forward. So of course, XP8121, this is a oral drug that is generally out of the market. They are starting their phase 2, which is quicker than they thought. They thought it'd be the second half of 2023. The data will probably be mid-2024 with the target date of 2026, 2028. So unfortunately, quite a bit away. There is the Horizon Drug Partnership, and that is for a drug that is out on the market. That is a $2 billion drug already. So the company will try and complete the formulation in 2023, which will give them a $6 million bonus. And then overall, getting the drug to the market might take a while, but obviously having a company trust their $2 billion drug to this is worth a huge amount of money along with the sales. Then the Regeneron drug partnerships. There's no major information on the deal. This is our third partnership. There was an upfront payment, but we won't know until the second quarter 2023. It was not put in the 10Q. I looked for it, didn't see it. And then the Merck drug partnership. At this moment, everything with Xeris is done. So they're just waiting Merck's statement for it. So again, we should see something by the end of 2023. The company summary. So the company has around 95 million at the end of the first quarter. Net loss was 16.8 million for Q1, which is a little bit worse than the 13 million in Q4. A lot of that came from the upfront payment they got from Horizon. They do have 47 million in debt due in 2025 and 150 million in 2027. The company guidance is about 135 to 165 million for this year. It was 33 million this quarter. So, they have a little bit more to go. And the revenue of last year was 110 million. So they're expecting some revenue, and they expect year-end cash to be between 45 and 65 million dollars. Again, if they're around this $15 million net loss, that brings us to the second half of 2024. Okay, so they're both positives and negatives from the earnings call. I mean, obviously, the positives include the possible removal of generic Keveyis as an issue that deals with Merck and Horizon going forward, and cash into 2024 with continued sales growth. The negatives, of course, is going to be that second generic Keveyis drug and really a slowdown in sales. But again, we won't see that till this. We won't be able to confirm that till the end of the second quarter. And the company really has stopped saying they would be break even. So there's a hint that sales might be slowing down. Again, we'll have to see. Overall, though, the company and the market seem very pleased by this quarter, and I really can see why, because there's enough positives in there. Obviously, having the Merck deal done and having just how much you can see how much Horizon could bring is just huge. We do have enough cash for now, and the possibility of a few large deals moving forward. So overall, very positive. I am pretty much not going to change my stake. I'm going to pretty much just hold my core position and just not go anywhere for the moment. But of course, as more news and more information comes out, I will let you know, and I will let you know how that affects me and how maybe it should affect you. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.